Washington lawmakers are busy ginning up legislation in response to the tragic shooting in Tucson, Arizona. This hardly comes as a surprise. For many legislators, the automatic knee-jerk response to any criminal shooting is to pass yet more gun control laws, despite the fact that the criminal broke many laws in the commission of the crime. The zaniest of these proposals is one by Representative Peter King to ban firearms within 1,000 feet of federal officials, including congressmen. What the congressman ignores is that what he euphemistically calls gun-free zones are actually criminal safety zones. After all, what better place for a killer to target than one in which there is a reasonable expectation that he will be the only one armed? King's proposal would criminalize carrying self-defense firearms and endanger more lives, and was rightly rejected by new House Speaker John Boehner. Another proposal, offered by Representative Carolyn McCarthy and Senator Frank Lautenberg, would ban ammunition feeding devices holding more than an arbitrarily determined number of rounds.
I think when you think about just common sense here, large capacity clips that can basically, in my opinion, be weapons of mass destruction should not be available to the average citizen.
But what would Ms. McCarthy say to the average citizen who is facing multiple attackers and then runs out of ammunition? Or, more accurately, what would she say to that victim's family? And don't forget, she also wants to ban the guns that hold the ammunition. She's only trying to take a small bite out of the Constitution at this time as she seeks political advantage from the sad events of January 8th. Arizona residents have taken a more common-sense approach than these Washington elitists. Gun sales in the state rose 60% on the Monday following the shooting. Most people recognize that the mass of heavily armed police officers who were all over the news in Tucson arrived after the suspect was subdued by civilians. Almost always, the police are the historians at a crime scene, trying to piece together what just happened. It's up to law-abiding gun owners to take responsibility for their safety and the safety of their loved ones, lest the only person armed at the scene of a crime be the criminal.